Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are back yet again reviewing one of Netflix trending series, and this is a South African series. Now, one thing that I can tell you about the series, the cast is very beautiful. I don't know who was choosing the cast for them, but whoever it was did a wonderful job. Now, I must say that please do expect to see Umama Ukoni. Now, that was one thing that was very triggering for me, because the woman has just recently passed on, and seeing her last work, it's really just, it's heartwarming and also emotional in the same time. Now we have Thandeka, Don King, we have Nclembali, we have so many people. We have Kanye, who also acted Generation. Now episode 1 is started with the greatest actor again, Dumi, who was being tortured. It seems like Dumi was Kajene's friend. They were in business together, something like, and Kajeni, who is the leader of the family, kinda got himself in trouble by working with thugs. Thandeka Don King is acting as a thug. As far as I know, that woman has always been working as or rather acting as a thug. So and it seems like Ukajeni was really trying to negotiate with Udumi to agree in some deal, but Dumi was just like, I'm not gonna agree in anything. And before Kajeni knew it, Dumi was shot just in front of him, and he did go and buried Udumi, and he just realized that he got himself in so much trouble. He then decided to call his daughter Ukani. I think he just kind of knew that amongst his family members, someone who is really innocent and really love working by the books, it's Kanye. So Kajeni called Kanye. Kanye was really shocked. It seems like herself and her father had a estranged relationship. Their relationship was kind of strained. So she was very much shocked. She's a journalist as well. She's a journalist, and she loves saying that she works very hard for her money. She's a journalist who's working in Cape Town. She says that she is very much aware that her family is corrupt, and she has nothing to do with her family. She does not get involved with her family. She works with another man, a white man who goes by the name of Sean. It seems like Sean is a journalist who have interest in investigating Kanye's family, because he kind of suspects that Kanye's family are criminals, but Kanye just does assure him with maybe her family may be criminals, but herself really, she even have nothing to do with her family. She's even married to a foreigner. I don't know if this is important. I know we are all Africans but her husband is not a South African, and I could only guess that maybe she was just trying to get away from her family as much possible. But when she received a call from her father, she decided to take her daughter with and go back home. On her way home, she received a call from her elder brother, Umandla. Mandla surprisingly didn't want her sister to come back home. It seems like Mandla felt threatened by her sister. She was just like, please ma'am, go back home, go back wherever you're coming from, to your husband. But then she was just like, her father called her here, and they had like really a short time, her and her father was really saying that he regrets how he has been running the business over the years, and he believes that if there is one person who can run the business better, it's Kanye. And Kanye is shocked. She's like, no, but I thought Mandla was being groomed to become a CEO. What has changed? The father is just like, no, Mandla is driven with greedy, just like myself. You would do a great job. That just sums up season 1, episode 1 rather. I don't know if you would like to say something.
Yes, it really does sum up episode 1, in which at the end of episode 1, obviously the grave of Tumi was taken out and put on the farm of Gajeni, in which it's the father of Kanye and Mandla and Sia. So that is just the structure of the family, and also obviously with Mam Koni as a wife. So on episode 2, obviously it started off with them panicking about the grave being put on the farm, and then they went and buried it again. And then also the journalist obviously was also poking looking for something in the family, just to be able to write some story about it, in which on other episode they end up torturing him because of what he was doing. So on episode 2, guys, it's where the tragedy happened. It went very south for the family because Gajeni was killed. He was killed by obviously, as she already put it, that there were the thugs that wanted to make some dealings with him, and he was busy refusing to do that. So it seems like they were, since they were working in Durban, the stories acted in Durban, near the harbor. So they as a big business, they had some containers that they used to carry sugar canes with. It seems like they were also putting some stuff in, which it was the reason why Tumi got killed, because he saw something in the containers. So that's why they end up killing him. And they also wanted him to sign to say that he will never reveal what he saw or something like that. It was never really discussed in details, because he just got killed straight away, guys. So as I said, Gajeni got killed, and the mother was very devastated. The whole family was devastated. At first they lied about it. They said that we will just say that he was hit by a heart attack, in which the family, amongst the 4 of them, they agreed, and then they will lie to the grandchildren and everyone else and the journalist, just to try to push them back, because the family had already been suspected that they are running some shenanigans businesses, they are running some dodgy businesses, they are doing corruption with ministers and things like that. So they didn't want any media to be on them, so it's best to just say that he died by natural causes, which is a heart attack. So that story didn't run for too long, especially to the family, since Manja's son was very a person who was like angry and always angry at his father, that seems like the Mandla didn't raise him. He ended up when going to open the coffin and realized the scars in the face of the grandfather. So he was really hurt about that, to say that the family is always hiding some stuff. But I'm sure that even himself, he showed by his face that what I just opened and see, I didn't want to see it. He wished that he could have unseen it, the way that his grandfather was killed. So Mam Koni ended up just telling everyone that my husband got brutally killed by cowards who couldn't even come out to say it's us who did it, and it was very bad, because she was already feeling pain, and the family was falling apart. Everybody's just wanting to fight. Mandla is on his fighting for becoming CEO. So the family seemed like it was falling apart. So she had to put everybody back in line to say, let's support each other, and let's form a family that is very strong during this difficult time. So in episode 3, obviously the younger son, it seems like he was the younger one, he was involved in a sort of a triangle. The triangle, he had a guy and his wife, so he's dating a guy, so it seems like, what do you call it,
After 9, yeah, it seems like he's an after 9 man, whereby during the day he's straight, he's with his wife. At night he's no longer straight, he's into other men. Surprisingly, his wife can tolerate it. You know, she's well aware of it and she's okay with him being an after 9. But obviously, that's still a developing story. We'll see it better on other episodes. So I guess that definitely does bring us to the end of the review. If you did love and enjoy this review, you'll give this video a huge thumbs up, and we will see you on the next one, when of course we are bringing you more reviews. We will also come back and give you the later episodes of the series. Just now, just know that we have sum up episode 1 to episode 5.
Yes, that's the end of it. We'll meet on the next one, guys. Cheers.